Spirit is definitely guiding this entire night. That's all I can say. Woo! Okay, God, divine creator, I am here and I am ready to ascend and be enlightened. What do I do and where do I go? My child, we see all the work that you've done. You've worked many, many years, but you're not ready yet. What's that on your back? Oh, it's just my backpack. It's a lot smaller than it used to be. What's in it? Oh, just a few of my things. But I can take it off. You know, it's okay. I'll take it off. My child, you may be able to take it off and make me think it's not part of you. But it's still attached. Oh. I thought you only looked from the waist up. No, my child. We see all of you. But we've been preparing you all of your life. But you just didn't know it. Let me give you a few examples so that you can remember the journey that you're on. Do you remember when you were 20 years old? Yes. I went to France from Sydney to dance, to travel, to learn French. And what did you take with you? I left everything that I had, except 2 suitcases. That's right. Now move ahead to 5 years. And at the end of your 5 years in Europe of traveling and dancing and working, and you return to Australia, what did you take with you? I condensed 5 suitcases into 2, and I had an unworn wedding dress. That's right. Now move ahead 4 years. Your husband wanted to show off his son. He wanted to return to America. What did you do? We sold everything we had. We sold the land we had. I left my family, and we moved to Georgia to start a new life. My child, what did you take with you? This time we had 4 suitcases. Moving ahead 14 years. What did we ask of you, and why? I was in a very unhealthy marriage. You asked me to leave, to follow the path that my soul and my heart were supposed to be walking, and to set an example for my children. That is right. And what did you take with you? Suitcases. Yes. We also gave you a vision of a man coming into your life who was there to go and show you an experience, a very important experience that was going to teach you a great deal about the truth and the falsehoods of religion and the church. Oh my gosh, how can I forget? He was a Presbyterian minister. We served churches in the deep South and the Midwest. We saw the darkest and the most hypocritical side of the church you could possibly imagine. But he and I remained friends through all of this. Now let us move you to the year 2000. We then asked you to relinquish the 23 years that you had lived in the U.S. for you to come to an understanding of who you were becoming. And in order to do that, you went through everything that you had. And night after night, the tears of reminiscing and going through the letters and the boxes and the books and the photographs and the possessions, and deciding what you didn't need any longer, what wasn't required any longer, that you weren't going to take on the journey any longer. And at the end of it, it all turned out to be 12 small boxes. And do you remember how you felt? That you felt that you were a failure, because that's all you had to show for 23 years. But then we reminded you of what the strength and the power that you could gain inside was more important. So you moved to Australia. What did you take with you besides the 12 boxes? 2 suitcases and a laptop computer. You arrived to be with your mother, to try and make up for all of the years that you had lost. But she still treated you like a child. It was through those times that we worked through love and distance. But you and your father, on the other hand, were able to find something that you had never had in your entire life before. And because of that, you learned from each other. We also gave you information and visions that were going to be useful for the future. And then, when you had appropriately learned all the things we asked of you, we pushed you out again and told you to come back to America. And what did you do in that time? 2 suitcases and a laptop computer. That's right. So where you are now in your life, you have now met up with a little car that never sold. That you, obviously, this great one up here decided that I really needed the wheels. So when I came back 9 years, and at the beginning of the 9 years, I have traveled many, many miles across this country, 218,000 to date. And I have met people and worked with clients and traveled, had adventures and successes and challenges. All of the things that one would have. I've started again, I've let go, I've started again, and I've let go. All to come to this place of understanding who I am and what my journey is. The journey is about here. So little one, we see you have suitcases here. What are they for? They're for my next journey? Can't I take them with me? Yes, you can take one. And you can put it in storage. And in that suitcase you can put anything that is important, that you want to save, that you want to have for the future, as you call it, that you want to keep as a memento. This you can put in storage. The other one you can take with you. Yet now it is time to let go, cancel, surrender anything and everything that is not in your absolute highest good from any and all past lifetimes of soul, cellular memory, and physical memory, in order for you to fit yourself in this suitcase. For the new earth is like a holiday. It is a virtual lightness. It is no bricks and mortar. But where we're heading and what we're doing is we're going into this plane of physical vibration that is far higher and far purer. And that is the path that we are all seeking. And the only way we can do it is by surrendering, letting go, moving out that which is not required any longer, that which is finished in the old energy that serves you no longer, that has another journey that's not attached to you. And in doing so, we can become part of the new earth of peace. I guess I haven't finished. I guess I still have some work to do. Wow. We all have work to do. So I ask you, what would you put in a suitcase and put away in storage? What is important? What would you keep for the future? And then the other suitcase, how would you get yourself inside this suitcase? It's a journey that's really special, really challenging. And each life has a pattern. And it wasn't until I started doing all these stories that I realized the pattern of my life and what they were showing me over and over and over and over again. But I didn't get it until now is what's happening. We are all in exactly the same place now, and it is so powerful and so special. So God, I did my job. I passed the message on. I'm leaving it to you. Thank you.